conclusion, giving that gold medal to the Korean fighter. And Jones came back with a silver, though he returned here to Pensacola, and they had a big day for him and awarded him a gold medal. And they are seeing Roy Jones now as a perfect pro, 17-0, 17 knockouts, and he certainly brings the flair into the ring. He says this is a risk against Jorge Castro, but a risk he must take at this point.
And he has been fighting Class B fighters. Now Roy Jones steps up to face a Class B fighter. He's moving up, but it's a step that he must take. He's got to get on with his career. 4 years as a professional and really no big names on his career. Tonight, Castro will make him look good because he will allow for Roy Jones to shine.
And let's match up these two fighters, Sean, on the tail of the tape.
In the blue corner to my right, wearing the white trunks, blue trim, black accessories, he weighs 156.5 pounds. His professional record, 71 wins, 3 defeats, 2 draws. He has 51 knockouts. El Hijo de Santa Cruz, Argentina. He is ranked number 7 in the world by the IBF. He is ranked number 6 in the world by the WBA and the WBC. Jorge Locomotora Castro. His opponent in the red corner, wearing the silver trunks, black trim. He weighs 159 pounds. He is undefeated in 17 professional bouts. He has 17 knockouts. He is ranked number 6 in the world by the WBA, number 4 by the IBC and the WBC. He is ranked number 3 by the prestigious Boxing Illustrated. From Pensacola, Florida, Roy Jones Jr. 10 rounds, world-ranked middleweights.
Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Good luck to both of them.
Buena suerte.
From the 1988 Olympic team, only Michael Carbajal, a world champion. Roy Jones ready to step up and move into that picture. He knows Riddick Bowe is also on the threshold. He has knocked out his last 2 opponents in the first round. Former welterweight champ Jorge Vaca, who's moving up, and also Art Serrano. It is a small ring, 17 feet. You have 2 fighters who have combined for 88 wins, 68 by knockout. Neither fighter has ever been down. Well, we could be seeing early 4th of July fireworks in this one.
Normally, Roy Jones is a fast starter, and Castro is a slow starter. But here in this opening round, Castro is putting the pressure, going right after Roy Jones. Now, Castro came into this ring bone dry. No sweat on him at all. Could get caught.
Jones, 23 years old, has had 17 fights. As a pro, he's fought 56 rounds. Castro, a year older, has had 76 pro fights and has fought 432 rounds as a professional. That's what he brings into the ring. And he says he will take Jones out by the 3rd round.
And his biggest problem is going to be that speed of Roy Jones, though. Jones is very quick with his punches. He hits hard. It's mostly from the snap.
He knows Castro will come right at him. Castro, only his 2nd fight in the United States. Fought most of his fights in his home country, Argentina. He is the Argentinian and South American champion. His fight in the U.S. 3 years ago, and he stopped the veteran Jake Torrance in New York. Castro went 12 rounds. last December against Terry Norris at 154 pounds, losing the WBC title affair. Roy Jones coming in here looking to make an impression.
You talked about the Terry Norris fight. Jorge Castro said that the Terry Norris fight, said that he was just a superior boxer, and tonight he's in the ring with a super boxer in Roy Jones.
It is very rare these days to see two fighters in the top 10 facing one another, kind of a Russian roulette. They go head to head. Winner likely in line for world title fight. The loser regroups, but Jones says he has to make an impression. He wants to present to a Terry Norris or James Toney or Julian Jackson an attractive money package for a possible encounter for the title. And also, if there's any criticism leveled at Roy Jones right now, is that he hasn't faced anybody in his 17 fights. And now he could say he's faced a guy who is right up there. Closing seconds of the first. Following the Seoul Olympics in 1988, there are many who thought that Roy Jones, going into the pros, had the most talent of all of the fighters coming out. Carbajal, Bowe, Mercer, Maynard, Hembrick, McKinney, Foster. But in 4 years, he has had only 17 pro fights. In 5 years, Castro has had 76. He's kind of gone to the other extreme. But Roy Jones and his father, Roy Jones Sr., have taken a different road, a road that you and your father took.
A similar road, except he's not been as busy as I was early in my career. I was fighting every couple of weeks in my career.
Yeah, but they want to do it themselves. They don't want to lose control to some other promoters, and they are finding it very difficult to get some of the fights that they would like for Roy Jones at this point.
Sure, most of the big fighters are signed up by these major companies, these big-time promoters, and to get a match with these big fights, these big-name fighters, you have to sign a contract with these big, powerful promoters.
And who tie you up for several fights.
Exactly. They want options.
Take percentage.
3, 4 options. They want a percentage of your purse. They want a percentage of the money coming in. Now between rounds, Roy Jones Sr. telling his son, play his game a bit. Jones staying out a little bit too far for Jones Sr.
These are two self-assured fighters, confident to the point of being kind of cocky as they enter the ring.
Both of them bring a lot of confidence in this. This is the same way that Castro fought Terry Norris. He didn't want to chase Norris around. It's a dangerous thing to do with a fighter like Roy Jones. You know, you see the upper body strength of Castro here early. He's pushing Jones around, maneuvering him with his upper body, now trying to lure him in.
Jones may have broken the nose of Castro. Castro has been thrown off the course. He's feeling his nose now. He's bothered. He has his left low. And Jones is bringing it to Castro, and this is warming Castro up. The blood now coming from the nose of Castro. And they are talking and taunting one another. Jones showing his speed. "15 seconds in the second. The crowd here has been whipped into a frenzy.